Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your first Facebook ad that will drive initial traffic to your Shopify store. So one of the first decisions you need to make is where you are going to send your advertising traffic. You have several different options. By now you have been setting up some products on the store. You can send traffic to those products, collections. You could send it to your blog page if you have a blog to give away some quality content, about page, or it could be a specific product sales page. It could be even a sales page offering multiple related products, which are, for example, let's say a specific assortment of products. Or it could be your homepage, so your viewers can directly see the product you are offering there. Where you send them will heavily influence how you design the ad and the copy that you write for it. So, however, the ad needs to be consistent with your brand and your identity. The example here will be a specific ad for promoting one of my products. So I'm going to show you exactly how to promote a specific product. In this case, the argan oil shampoo to prevent hair loss. If you don't already have a Facebook fan page, you'll need to create one based on what you learned on the previous video. You're going to post a pic there, and here I just assume that your fan page already exists. The next step is creating an image for the ad. Everyone knows that sex sells, so my image design is an attractive woman washing her hair, and I just overlay an image of the product into that picture. You just don't need to use this approach, but it has worked well for me in the past. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Just open Photoshop, then select the picture size of, I'm going to do it right now. You just have to select a picture size of 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels, as I'm going to show you right now. So that's inches, so it's pixels, 1200 by 1200. And then your next step is to just click OK. Your next step is to open up and uploading the photos that you want to use. In my case, I have just uploaded the two pictures. This is here's the picture of the argan oil, and here the attractive image of the woman with the shampoo. So I'm going to show you exactly how to create the ad. So next, all you need to do is to cut both images in Photoshop for the final ad, and you just have to resize the product bottle so that it can be overlaid onto the image of the woman without obscuring her photo. So I'm going to show you right now. You just have to for example, take this. You see, you use the magic wand tool. Okay, first I have to select it. Okay, then you deselect. Boom. You just deselect, and the image is pretty much done. So then you just overlay the product bottle onto the larger photo. So you just take the photo right here. You take the this one. You put it up right here, around here. No, maybe I'm going to resize it a little bit, like this. Yeah, I think this should be alright. Like this one. Yeah. Right. So you just have to a little, artistic creativity here, but the objective is just positioning the images so that you can create an attractive new image for your ad. just adjust them and make sure they look nice while you position them together. So one thing that I have found that I have had to do several times is make adjustments for shadows that appear in many photos. So the final step here is giving the new image a title and saving it as a JPEG. So in my case, I'm going to name it like Sexy Hair Oil 1 or something like that. Well, actually, this is not really required. So I'm just going to close it for now. You can do that if you want, but I have just, overlaid it. So I just have put it right here, so it's okay. Now I'm just going to save it. So I'm going to call it something like let's do something like Sexy Hair Oil 1. You can name it as you want, as you like. Okay, so obviously you're going to need some basic Photoshop skills like I showed you right here, but it's pretty simple, it's very easy. You can also use Photoshop to polish your images. So below is the final result that I'm going to show you right now, which is this one right here, and it's good. So now here you go. I mean, like, this is the ad. So as you can see, this is pretty good. I mean, you don't need anything complicated. This is the ad above, which is simple but effective. Just use your intuition and a little creativity and you'll do just fine. So right now what you have to do is posting that image to your Facebook fan page. You have to create the ad. So you just have to write some ad copy that goes along with the image you created. So of course the copy needs to relate to the image. Make sure the copy includes a link to your Shopify store that you want people to visit. So the ad copy, for example, that I'm going to create is like this is you have to create like the post, which is this one, and you can just write up something like thin, weak hair and falling out a lot. Grab this amazing Pura Door Argan Oil now. You see, something like this. Feel free to swipe it. So you can then just write, buy yours here. And you can insert your Shopify link here. Okay, the Shopify link here. Then you can just write something like tag someone who needs it now. And of course people are going to tag, oh sorry, that's vocabulary. Tag someone who needs it now. And of course, like I was telling you, people are going to tag each other, so that's going to be pretty funny. And then you just upload the photo that we created. So it's going to be this one right here. Okay, so you just, after that, you have an ad. Okay, so basically you just publish it, okay, here, and this is the ad. Okay, this is the final ad, which is pretty cool, like kind of attractive. So just take a moment to double click the link you inserted to make sure it works. So you just have to make sure to click here and see if it works or not. The next step in the process is sending Facebook traffic to this post and generating a specific audience. There are many ways you can go about this, but targeting a specific audience is the most effective and cost-wise. Just open your advertising account and begin looking at your targeting options. So When it comes to Facebook ads, always keep in mind the product you are offering and who you are showing that product to when it comes out to how you do targeting. My experience shows that the two most important targeting options are age and gender. Okay, if you're selling from a brick and mortar store, geographic location might be the most important, but after age and gender, take a look at interest, of course, right here, as the next important variable to narrow down your advertising audience. You would just have to narrow down, but I walk you through every step of the way, so don't worry. Every time a person on Facebook likes or clicks a page or group on Facebook, it generates valuable data that is very useful for to marketers. Use this information to target certain groups of people that are most likely to be interested in the product you are promoting. This is what makes Facebook ads so powerful. So just go into your Facebook audience insights. I'm here already, which is www.facebook.com/business/news/audience insights. And this is a great place to get good ideas on interests, okay, that we can target. So now I'm just going ahead and start with a broad target audience. Not gonna dive into big time interest research and then drill down to the people that I think will be interested in purchasing the product that I'm selling. In this case, that is people needing or wanting air care oil products. One of my main competitors has a large following around the sexy hair interest. This group has, for example, if I type sexy hair right here, as you can see, this group here has a large following between 250,000 and 300,000 monthly active people in the group. So you can search in page likes here, okay, to find some good related interest to add to your list. So you will find your interest here and you will type them right here on the left. This is like a kind of more complicated task that I will cover on another video. So for now, I'm just going to explain to you really quick. So like I said, page likes gives you, it's a gold mine because it gives you like a ton of ideas that you can start with. So also look at the demographics too for these interests. Okay, the demographics, like I said, it's very important. Take note of the age demographics that you are going after for this specific interest. For example, as you can see here at the top, the main age groups break down this way. Like there's you see 18-24 at 25%. For you see kinda women, it's 98%, but anyways, like 25, 34, 44%, 39, and 35, 44 at 25%. So just have a look here because you can see the demographics. Like there is another age group of 45 plus, but it's kinda, the 45 plus, it's actually too small, 5%. So to bother with. So just don't worry now. Be sure to take a look at the gender information. Okay, in the case of sexy hair, women make up 98.5%. Okay, so of the interest people. Now you can see the graphic right here. It gives you like any detail that you need to target. So this is enough information to get started with. I'm thinking like, for example, my buyers are going to be in the 23, 25 plus range. Okay, one thing that is worth nothing is that I don't target generally, the 18-24 range unless it involves kind of video games. These people don't buy many products. That type of niche and products instead do very well. The females 25-34 market looks to be the right place to target with this hair oil product, and I think are going to be my best converter. Okay, if it does well, it could be expanded to include the 34-44 market, but for now I'm just testing that age group. Where we are now is like, for example, we have the product, we have the ad uploaded, and we have our audience targeting information. The next step of the process is creating the actual ad by creating a simple page post engagement ad, PPE ad. There are other ad types that you can go with. However, PPE ads drive more people to engage on your post and tend to get more likes and shares. I just love them. It's a good place to begin a new ad. All you need to do is go to the ad dashboard, which you are here already. Create ad, the green button at the top right here. Just click it. Now, a window pops up where you select use the ad create tool. So now you insert your website and find the post that you are going to promote and click continue. Then title the ad something like hair oil promo 1 PPE. Okay, I have already done it. So here you insert your fan page, and here you're going to see the post they're going to promote, and then you can name your ad anything you want. I'm going to name it like hair oil promo 1, hair promo 1 PPE. Okay, then you just click on set audience and budget right here, and that's it. Now you are into the targeting. I'm going to show you how to do the targeting for your ad. Before you fine tune it, you might see a large demographic group that looks something like this. Okay, location, for example, it's United States, age 25, 30, 18, 65 plus, gender women. Okay, gender women, interest sexy hair, which is this one, 270,000. You can see the demographics. You can see if they are married with children, etc. Behaviors, hair care. This is a great way to target. These are people who have spending habits on hair care products. Consider this for another ad with hair care as behavior and see how that goes. Okay, so this is going to be like I said, 25, 34, 25, 34. Then next, what you do is move on to targeting your ad. Before you fine tune it, you might see a large demographic group that looks something like this. Okay, like this right here. So I'm just going to put the information here. Okay, location United States. This one, age 24, 25, 34, gender women, interest, it's already there, sexy hair right here, demographics. You can keep in mind demographics. You can see if they are married with children, etc. Behaviors, hair care. This is a great way to target. These are people who have spending habits in hair care products. Consider this for another ad with hair care as behavior and see how that goes. Moving on to budgeting. Okay, now it's time to set the budget. I generally start with about a $5 per day budget to learn what results I can receive. If it goes well, I'll increase the budget. If I'm not pleased with the results, I'll just refine the audience targeting. I always like to start my ads in the morning between 8 a.m. and noon and just optimize for engagement. Okay, so $5. Set a start and date, like 8. So it's like March 8th. 8 a.m. 12. Oh, no. It's 8 a.m. and here 12 p.m. Okay, so as you can see, everything here, ad set name should be a very specific. Like here, you just have to insert all this information based on your ad, the ad that you're going to create. So make this very specific, something like the S F 25 34 sexy hair mobile. Okay, you can also choose the placements so that if you are going to advertise on desktop computers, this is what the ad looks like. Okay, desktop newsfeed ad right here. Okay, you can just preview it. You want to preview it on the mobile newsfeed to see how it appears on a phone. Okay, you can just see it here, and this is pretty good. Okay, so you can see how it appears on a phone. I find most of my traffic comes from mobile devices, so that is often the only source I originally send my test advertising. I like to start by targeting mobiles. Be sure you preview it as a right column ad in the desktop version as well. Okay. These are the ones you see on the right side of Facebook. Okay, now it's kind of the battle is kind of not positioned correctly, but I just set it up for you to show you. Make sure, of course, the image is attractive. Okay, so you just have to position it correctly. In case it's not, like here, like you just go back and just find the right position for your final ad. Okay, for your final ad image. So don't worry about it right now because I just wanted to show you. And I suggest you turn off everything except mobile. So yeah, here we are going to start with that one first. Okay, we are going to move on to show advanced options here, which is the you remember that previously I created a conversion pixel code, right? You need to insert that here so that you can capture all of your sales demographics. It will tell you who bought what, where they come from, and plenty of other good marketing information. Once you get real data, you want to review it carefully to see if you need to fine-tune your targeting demographics. Well, actually, there's no double check everything before placing the ad order, and then click on the green button, place order. Okay, right here. Continue by creating a similar ad that you can split test with. Okay, after you place the ad order, you can just create a similar ad right here and just change the new ad set by clicking on change ad set. Okay, and you are going to do the exact same pretty much. In the window that pops up, click on create a new ad set. Okay, and you just just save. In this new ad, you want to take out the interest and instead select behaviors and choose hair care. Change the ad set name to USF2534 Behavior Hair Care Mobile. Okay, leave the same amount of advertisement money, the same scheduling tags, and same placement. Then click on place order and again click on continue. Then your ad is finished. You will now see your two ad sets, both targeting mobile devices that are going to start tomorrow morning, as I previously set up. For the moment, they are under the Facebook review process. So double check everything and review your ad to make sure it appears the way you want it to. So that's it. You have set up your first ad and it will soon be sending traffic to your store or sales page or post or whatever page you designated. The ad is going to cost you some money, which means you want to keep a close eye on the marketing reports, which is the reporting feature, to make changes if needed. I'll cover the reporting feature very soon.